Top of it. It's your boy Coach One Stack, and we back, y'all, with some hitters, man. And we want to know, man, is Nolan Wells dead? Because there's a leaked audio proving that his friends may have murdered him over jealousy because he was the only one that had that white girl on the boat. Can you dig what I'm saying? See, the problem is here. See, what Nolan Wells' friends did not understand was that when they made that 911 call, right? They thought they were talking to an operator, and which an operator normally has to get back on the phone with you. They'll put you on hold. But they didn't realize that an AI operator was on that phone, and the entire conversation was being recorded. And you hear plain as day, is Nolan dead? Is Nolan dead? Oh, Nolan's dead. Oh, well, wake up, Nolan. Wake up, Nolan. And guys, the cold part is, man, sources say that they probably was jealous because he was the only one who had not only had a girl, but a white girl at that. You dig? So they may have plotted to do this to him, and things went bad. And being 18, 19-year-old kids, hey man, you know, they got a little scared. But we gonna see what Nancy Grace, we gonna see what Roland Martin had to say, and we gonna listen to this audio, and you tell me what you think for yourself. Like I said, I haven't been covering a whole lot of this. I wanted to stay out of it and let his parents have some peace, but this seems to be the thing that everybody wants to talk about. So I want to give y'all my opinion. Being prior law enforcement, you dig what I'm saying? That lets you know that, hey man, I'm certified to tell you how I actually feel about this. And in a real way. So let's get into the video, guys. Let's go.
It's real.
Nancy Grace would play this.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working.
Now, see what they said. Is he dead? Is he dead? Let me go back, people. Let me go back. I want y'all to hear this, man. Hold up. I want y'all to hear this. Again, let me go back. Listen to what they're going to say. Look.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the work coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Yes.
See, guys, like I said, being prior law enforcement, he's buying time. See, he can't tell the truth because, see, when you're telling the truth, right, about something that really happens, you can spit that out. And the simple question that they're asking him, he can't answer because they're making up a story. See, guys, I seem to think that it went bad on that boat and something happened. They trying to cover it up. You guys hear him plain as day. Is Nolan deceased? Is Nolan deceased? Come on, Nolan, get up. So what happened? Because he has a soft fracture to his head, y'all, and that didn't happen overnight. His throat is missing. Somebody deleted this man on that boat, and these people are covering this stuff up. You dig what I'm saying? It's way too much racism here in America, especially down in Mississippi, and nothing, and to the Caucasian people out here. Like, I don't think every Caucasian is racist. It's racist. Black people, Caucasians, Asians, Hispanics, all the way around the world, and a few people don't account for the few people don't account for an entire race. You dig what I'm saying? I don't think this had nothing to do with racism, but Mississippi is definitely a racist place. Stay to the end. I got something real good to tell y'all about this video.
How far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
What did we just hear?
That's the question we're all having. Many online have tried isolating the audio.
Now let's look. Let me slow this down. Look, listen to what they're saying, guys. We're gonna go up here, man, at the top. Can we cover it up? They're asking if they can cover up the death of Nolan Wells. Guys, y'all always talk about paperwork. Audio don't lie. Look, Next person. Yeah, I thought all about that. Oh, somebody saying you killed him. Somebody saying he's already dead. Is he dead? Yeah. Nolan. Oh my God. Nolan, wake up. Wyatt. Get up. Wake up. Get the fuck up. Damn it, Bart. See now, so they saying, damn it, Bart. Bart is probably the one, more than likely the one who struck Nolan more than likely in his head, or because his throat is missing, wrapped his hands around Nolan's throat and squeezed. Damn it, Bart. NONO's really dead now. I'm just reading it, y'all. Right? This ain't allegedly. Y'all need to read this, man, because somebody needs to pay.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership. Shut the up!
Meanwhile, his friends gave interviews like this.
I could describe Nolan in a million ways. I mean, Nolan was not just a best friend of me, but he was a brother. I grew up through elementary, middle school, high school, and even our freshman year of college. You know, we talked on the phone all the time. We were really close friends. And I mean, Nolan was like a brother to me. And Nolan lit up every room he walked in. He always had a smile on his face. He always had something good to say. I've never seen Nolan get in an argument with somebody. You know, I grew up with Nolan, and Nolan's, you know, just like I said, like just so joyful, like always happy. Like every picture I have with Nolan or picture I have of Nolan, he's smiling. I mean, like he's always happy. If I always need like a shed of light, I'm calling Nolan, you know. And Nolan and I laugh and joke a lot. Like that's how our friend group is. We're really jokingly laugh. You know, no one takes anything that serious. You know, we enjoy our time together, you know.
The choice of the interviewer revealing.
Some black people were offended by that.
Stop saving it down with.
This is why I think people are just mentally ill. The myth of racism in America is a complete lie. Do you know the kid that's yelling, "Get back to the projects," is paying to watch a game essentially where the kids that he's talking about are on full scholarship?
The white conservatives are sitting there loving it. See, if you want to know how to game, just go to Brandon's YouTube channel. His videos, they show you'll see giving that money, giving that money. And that's what I'm trying to explain to people when we expose these folks for who they are. Okay? I know a whole bunch of black conservatives who are third and fourth and fifth generation black Republicans. These folks are Trump grifters, very close with Candace Owens, used to work with Turning Point USA and Charlie Kirk, loves himself some Donald Trump.
Man, screw this dude. And they teach, I'm finna get heated. They teaching the next generation of young people to be stupid. Why you got your hands in your mother freaking pockets? This what makes me mad. Most professions have a lot more adverse employees than police. It's rare that you'll have a racist police officer.
Tell me
it's absolutely rare.
Tell me what industry.
I never, in the medical industry, you can get to any profession, you will see more dynamics of racial issues than you do in policing.
Okay, every other profession is more racist than the police, is what you're saying.
I have never met a racist police officer when I was a police officer for 6.5 years.
Who you done met, sir?
Now, I'm going to tell you guys, I used to be a police officer, and I'm going to tell you, man, this black guy's a motherfucking lie. He's a lie. I was a police officer, detective. I was a corrections officer, and I was a cadet. I started off when I was 17. My dad is prior law enforcement. And this dude right here, I don't give a damn if he is black. I've met racist white officers. I damn sure have met racist black officers that will call you the N-word before a white dude will. You understand what I'm saying? definitely I've run into a bunch of racist Hispanic officers and Asians all the way around the bubble. So this dude right here, I don't know who the hell he is, where he came from, but hey man, he shouldn't even got up there and made himself look ignorant, because I'm telling you, being prior law enforcement, that this dude don't know what the hell he talking about.
I've been.
That has
I was in
nothing to do
the Black
with
National
the,
Police
with the
Association.
macrocosm of data.
You know, just to give some context on to who Warren Hudson decided to choose to interview him.
So it sounds like before the woman starts talking, the operator, everyone in the background is saying, "Is he dead? Nolan, wake the f up." And so they are concerned about Nolan. They're saying, literally, is he dead? Nobody has ever, none of the kids on this boat have ever admitted that anybody said that they thought Nolan was dead on the boat. This is the first time that we are hearing this.
After hearing that audio and knowing all the facts, they should be investigating this like it's a homicide and stop with the he say, she say from all of those kids on the boat who are presumed innocent at this moment, but I'm seeing and hearing guilt. Just off the fact that they even had his phone, that part. Why did you even have his telephone? I will never get over that, because even as an adult, my phone is my life. If I'm staying back doing anything, I'm staying with my phone. So they need to be investigating all of those kids, interviewing them piece by piece, one at a time. And I promise you, somebody's going to break and tell the truth here.
And that's the thing, man. Like Boosie said, they have been getting investigated. They've done over 60 interviews. Guys, and being prior law enforcement, let me tell you, while the world is up in an uproar, like somebody need to be arrested today. No, you don't. You don't want anybody arrested fast in this Nolan Wells case, because it is a murder, because you need to have all your ducks in a row. I need y'all to understand this. See, this is what the fuck I get tired of, and why I'm even doing content on this. I don't even do content on this, because it's a lot of people putting out bad shit, and this is these people's lives y'all playing with out here. They lost a child. Here's the reason why you don't be in a rush to arrest somebody for murder. There's no statute of limitations, number one. Number two, man, you got a bunch of black people, man, that just want a reason to be angry. I'm going to go ahead and say that. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I'm not going to say this was a racial thing, because Nolan Wells, bro, you've been hanging out with these white dudes for years, since you was a little kid. You understand what I'm saying? I feel that this is a case of some testosterone going wrong, and now it's some cover up going on because you down in Mississippi. Can you dig what I'm saying? And hey, man, I can tell you for a fact. If y'all stay to the end of this video, I can tell you for a fact how I know that Sheriff Ledbetter is a racist. If y'all stay to the end, because like I told you, I'm ex-law enforcement, and I just happened to used to work for a sergeant named Ledbetter when I was a police cadet, and I happened to work with his son named Ledbetter when I was a policeman, both from Mississippi, part of the same damn family, and they was racist as hell. So hey, man, birds of a feather flock together. So yeah, it's a cover up. You understand? But you don't arrest nobody. You don't want to arrest nobody quickly for murder, because without all your ducks in a row, because if they waive their right to a speedy trial, you have to give them the next possible court date to go to trial. That could be a week from now. That could be 2 weeks from now. And if the prosecution, and I mean, if the DA has not put their case together properly, well, this person, if they got a good defense attorney, they're going to breeze through that case because all the ducks ain't in a row. And now when they're found not guilty because the case was rushed, ain't no double jeopardy. They come out and say, oh, yeah, I killed Nolan Well, and this is how I did it. Ain't nothing you could do about it, y'all.
Irvin Moore, Nolan Wells' position coach at Southwest Mississippi Community College, told People.com that he has had to bury close relatives, including his late mother. I've dealt with loss before, he would say, but at least I knew what happened. And that is exactly the dark cloud that hangs over this entire story. They would publish, again, from People.com, there is little agreement on basic facts beyond this. Wells's group returned without him. A friend called Wells's mom and the United States Coast Guard late on July the 4th to report Wells missing, and searchers found his body face down on the island's northwest tip 2 days later, feet from the water's edge. He was still wearing his blue swim trunks. The sheriffs claimed he drowned. Many are left with deep suspicions. On the enhanced audio we played previously, we should note one forensic audio expert weighed in on News Nation with Jesse Weber and says he has doubts. Not a for sure, but again, we heard one expert go in the other direction. Importantly, Ben Crump is representing the Wells family at this time. An independent autopsy was done by forensic pathologist Dr. Roger Mitchell. The findings were published by LA Mag, and they are vital to take in, so listen. Mitchell wrote that advanced decomposition and the fact that the body had already undergone an autopsy significantly limited the exam because main organs, including the lungs and portions of the neck, had already been removed during the autopsy done by the state. He said he couldn't determine whether Nolan Wells drowned or whether another cause contributed to his death. In many unexplained death investigations, retaining organs for more testing is routine and often standard. Mitchell wrote he couldn't rule out the possibility that non-accidental factors played a role.
Now, I want y'all to press pause on that. Let me go back here to this screen real quick. Let me go back to that screen. I want to press pause. This is for y'all that don't understand how autopsies go. Like I'm really making this video out of anger because I really wanted to let you guys know, because I've been a part of many autopsies and watched them, and they film them. When they do autopsy, they do what's called a wide cut. They cut you right here, and they cut you right here, and they cut you right down there. They take out all your main organs. They take a sample of your organs, and they keep a sample of your organs. Now, you have to understand something. When you pass away, people, you start to change colors, okay? It don't matter that they have you in a refrigerator. You start to change colors. This is why Caucasian people, no disrespect to the Caucasians, they normally have a Caucasian's funeral within a couple of days, sometimes the same day, because you start changing colors. Even black people, we start to change colors. And Nolan Wells was pretty light-skinned. I personally had a friend, man, when I was 18 years old, they were playing Russian roulette, and he took and you already know what happened. He met his demise. He was a very light-skinned black man, yellow as we call him. But a week later at his funeral, due to the body sitting there, he was blacker than the ace of spades. You couldn't even recognize him. So with Nolan Wells, everybody's keep talking about this autopsy. It wasn't pop. And then see, now you got a black examiner too. So call that racist as well. You got a black examiner. So I guess he's lying too. Like he said, it is hard to do an autopsy on a body that has already been, expired for some days, because guys, you start to rot. Like I said, I've seen many dead bodies. I think the one that I've seen, I saw a dead body a person that had been dead almost 2.5 months. And I'm talking about that thing had maggots running through his skin like this. You can see the maggots. His body has swollen up. His eggplant was about the size of a watermelon. You swell up and you pop and you start getting discolored. So it's very hard for a second autopsy to be done correctly. And as they said, you guys keep saying, where's the throat? Where's the this? It is routine. This is something that always happens, that people keep certain parts of the body for further testing, especially if they feel that it is going to be a murder investigation. Now, the thing is, some of y'all going to say, well, how come they ain't came out and said it was a murder investigation? Well, here's why. As the police, you don't want to let the public know that there is a murder investigation. You want to keep people dumb. You want people to think that it is an accident. It is an accident and it's no cause. While in the background, you're doing your due diligence. You're doing your investigation because you don't want to tip anybody off that they may be a suspect. You understand what I'm saying? If you come out and you say we have an active murder investigation going on, people are going to start getting scared than what they already are. And now they're going to start calling people in. And now people are not going to come talk voluntarily about what is going on. You understand what I'm saying? So this is where you don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. You got to be the fuck quiet sometimes and do your work behind the scenes, which I believe Mississippi is doing. Because let me tell you something, Mississippi may still be the racist state in the United States, but I'm gonna tell you, it's some people that's good in that state. It's more than one person that's good in that state, and everybody is not going to take themselves to the federal penitentiary for playing with this case. Because when you're in law enforcement or a judge and you play like that, they have a charge called oppression under the color of law or oppression under the color of office, right? That is a federal charge in which they will send your ass to the penitentiary. They will send your ass to the penitentiary for years. Stay to the end, and I'm going to tell you guys a hell of a true story that involves police from my department that I work for, where this charge was used. So stay tuned in the video, man, because I really want to give y'all this info.
Played a role. The official toxicology reports remain unreleased by police in Mississippi.
I understand the public's urgency to know what happened to Nolan, but we are not taking time for time's sake. We are taking the time required to complete the work this investigation demands. Since Nolan was reported missing, local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies have worked around the clock investigating what happened to him. Every piece of evidence must be examined. Every credible lead must be followed to its conclusion. Every witness interview must be analyzed in context of all other evidence. The pressure for answers does not change what the work requires. Our responsibility to Nolan and our community is to complete this investigation thoroughly, carefully, without compromise, supported by the evidence and worthy of the confidence of the people we serve. I also understand that many people have questions about why more information has not been released publicly. In Mississippi, the rules of professional conduct restrict the information a prosecutor can release during an investigation.
There's also
And guys, that's your answer, because so many of you guys are, oh, how come they ain't told us this? How come they ain't told us that? Man, when you're doing a murder investigation, use your head. Law in general is based off of what a reasonable person would think. Let me break that down for you. Say a person goes into the store, they pick up this tripod, they stick it down their pants, they walk past all points of entry without attempting to pay for it, and they get in their car. Well, a reasonable person would think that they stole it. It ain't rocket sciences, right? So now the reason why they keep these details to themselves is they don't release detail. They do it on their time. See, a lot of you guys are mad because they're not telling you what you want to hear right the fuck now. And it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Get off the Nolan Wells case and go look at any other case that don't have to do with murder around the country, and you're gonna see the same thing. You do not put out detail. Guys, I was a detective. You do not put out details of your case, because when you start putting details out, somebody who may be a suspect will now catch wind that they are a suspect. And then you don't want that to happen. You want everybody to be asleep, as they call it. You don't want people to be knowing that they could possibly be a suspect. You don't want people to start being able to hide evidence. But if you start releasing out into the public every little thing that you have going on, guys, it is not going to be a proper investigation. And I believe that we all owe it to Nolan Wells' family, and they deserve to have a proper investigation. But if you go out, think about it. If you go out and tell the world every little thing that you found, you're messing up the case. See, this is what you guys don't know, because you haven't been to school for interview and interrogation. You understand what I'm saying? When you're getting in here and they're questioning these people regarding the Nolan Wells case, now you may get somebody that starts saying something, right, that has not been released. And now you're going to know, they're going to say, well, how would you know that? We haven't released that to the public. This is how you find your suspects. See, somebody, you don't know if this happened right now. You don't know if from the beginning, one of them kids said, I ain't the one that hit, I ain't the one that hit him in the head. And they're going to say, well, how would you know that he was even hit in the head? We never released that. See, Benjamin Crump's, y'all don't realize, but Benjamin Crump's autopsy and putting those results out, it really did a lot to hurt this case. It really did a lot to hurt Nolan Wells' family, because you're letting people know what you got. You got to keep shit to yourself. And now people knowing what happened, they know it could be something with the throat, now something with the head. Now people can make up an excuse and an alibi of how it happened. If let's just say it comes back in the toxicology report that Nolan Wells was using narcotics or anything like that, because we definitely know he was drinking, man, all of them could get together and say, hey, you know what? Nolan Wells was high, he did this, he slipped on the boat, he hit his head, we were scared, we didn't know what to do, and this is what happened. So will they get charged with a murder? No. Will they get charged with I think it's called like illegal disposal of a body? Yes, which some of those are not even felonies in some states. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or removal of a dead body from a scene. You guys get the picture? Like I really made this video to break it down, because I didn't even want to make content about this, because I don't like all this back and forth, and I speak off of facts. Facts, not what these fucking bloggers talk about. Facts, what the police say, what the DA say, what the attorney say. You dig what I'm saying? I hope you guys are finding something, man, from this content, man. Like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow the channel, because I'm going to start making more Nolan Wells video, and I'm going to break down the lies. I don't care what color you are, what color the person is talking. If it ain't true, like that officer was talking about, I've never met a racist officer. Well, he's a goddamn lie. I done met plenty of them, right? And a lot of them are black. They're black, white, and every color all up under the rainbow, because we're people.
Another factor at play. According to Jackson County Sheriff John Ledbetter, witnesses told investigators Nolan Wells made a choice to remain on Horn Island because he believed he'd be returning with someone else. Thus, he stayed to talk to a girl. Several reports indicated the girl in question said Nolan Wells did leave on the boat. However, investigators did not confirm it. Benjamin Crump and Nolan Wells' family said
Now, guys, let me tell you something, man, before this video go off. You see this guy, Sheriff John Ledbetter? Hey, Ward Ledbetter, W-A-R-D, Ward Ledbetter. God rest his soul. From Mississippi, worked for the man, racist. Son, Patrick Ledbetter, right? From Mississippi, worked with the man. He worked in SWAT, racist. Do you understand what I'm saying? John Ledbetter, hey, man, I don't know if the guy's a racist or not, but I know some of his family members are, and I can prove that. Don't make me break out my damn police yearbook so I can show you these people in the yearbook. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, he should never have got up there from the get-go saying, oh, well, it appears to be a drowning. Because, guys, if you're not privy to law enforcement, what does somebody look like that drowned? Matter of fact, what does a criminal look like? What does a drug dealer look like? What does a pedophile look like? See, are y'all catching on? What does a shoplifter look like? They look like everybody. And as a sheriff, you are not even qualified, because you are not a coroner. You are not a doctor. You are not anything to determine how somebody passed away. So this is what y'all keep hanging on to. Well, the sheriff said that he drowned. Well, no, understand, the sheriff opened his mouth when he shouldn't have. Can you dig what I'm saying?
the deceased's cell phone was returned without him, and that some messages on an app like Snapchat had been deleted or none were posted, which they deemed suspicious, before it was recovered. Authorities haven't publicly addressed those claims.
And guys, that's all I'm talking about, man. Hey, I just want to drop y'all that info because they know what happened to Nolan Wells, and that is how it's being covered up. You heard it for yourself. But there is an active investigation going on. But I'm going, guys, if y'all want me, if you guys really like how I broke this video down, and you guys like how I broke this law enforcement stuff down, Guys, put Nolan Wells in the comments, and I will do more content on these Nolan Well videos and break it down from a law enforcement point of view so I can help you guys understand what's going on with the system, because I get it. Some of you guys are young, you don't know how it goes. Some of you guys are older, you don't know how an investigation goes. But guys, I've done investigations. I've done that. That's my pedigree. Guys, I done played in the streets. I've done all that shit. You dig what I'm saying? But man, like and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Long live Nolan Wells. And you remember, guys, be blessed, never stressed. Make sure you never get finessed, and get plenty of rest, man. And stay out of trouble like all these people at Horn Island should have. And check out this new video up here.